We are almost at the facility today. We got this wild man with me, and we're going to be trying out a couple of things new. I may end up having him run a camera. We are also going to be trying out one of the things I've been building here lately, and I'm using AI to do it, and I really don't know how it's going to turn out. I'm hoping it's going to go well, but then again, there ain't no telling what's in here. It may just be garbage, whatever, but I guess we're in it. Let's see. Thank you. This can probably go right here right now. And now I'm going to start this one. Make sure that it's started. There we go. And then we'll start this one. Just happy to be here. That's about all any of us are. Got some shoes in there. Bunch of old jeans. Some Sony system back there. I really can't tell you what's in here yet. I'm running everything through AI, and we'll find out a little bit more. It gave me a pretty good initial assessment on it. And you should see that coming up right after this section. We're going to get rifled through, try to get bagged up, and hit the road. Oh, somebody ripped up a ticket. Some old newspapers, and that'd be some reason for that. Oh, that's a bit worth keeping. I'm going to keep a rock, but anyway. Is that in there?
Maybe.
Oh, facing the giants. Old speaker. More garbage. Clothes. And personal effects. Yeah, I think so far AI has kind of hit this one on the head so far. Well, what's it looking like? Anything?
Clothes.
Oh. Hey! The Jordans strike again. Kathy, the name of any good purse. There's some Hollister jeans. So yeah. Yeah, we're getting there. Starting to think AI wasn't that far off on their approximation, which means I have done my job correctly. It's the end of a drill. Oh, there's a pair of Converse. Or a pair. There's a shoe of Converse. There's jeans. Alright, I'm getting them whittled down. So everything from about here over, going to the dump. These is the box of shoes, and this Sharp, what I thought was a Sony little system. And then we got a bag of clothes back there, maybe 2 bags max, but that's all we got for there. But there's a little bit of a hidden story here. All right, so I mentioned something I'd been building. This right here is actually the manual way of running it. I am saving the full automated pipeline for a different video, but I just wanted to show you a little bit about this. And we're going to run it through 2 separate passes. The first one is the Analyst, and it's looking strictly for return on investment. It's looking at the financial side. As it runs this, it's looking for things like visible objects, and it's going to start populating it. And I've highlighted some of that over here on the right side of the screen. Visible objects, clutter density, how bad off is it, visible layering, packaging strategy, stack height, grouping style, box count, and it's used to kind of come up with what's called a flip score. It's also hunting for primary flip targets. The other consideration is labor to value. Is it going to take a ton of labor? Because the more labor, clearly the more it's going to cost you to sell something. This Analyst summary is it taking all of that information and then it kind of distills it down. The verdict for this one's conditional buy. This next one is a little sensitive, and I was not aware at exactly how much it was going to pick up. It's looking at the intent of why do people even get storage lockers. So this is answering that question. Occupation, archetype label, inferred gender, how old are they. Looking at some of the demographics here. The behavioral cues, and it's trying to infer right now what sort of psychological state was it. You see life stages. Is there a resonant object? It's saying, is there some object in this picture that you are basing a lot of this off of? And you'll see a narrative thread. And I was unaware exactly how close it got to what the actual answer is without saying the answer. The tone, once again, this is all trying to be inferred by a picture. So when they say a picture's worth 1,000 words, it literally is. The verdict, and this is pretty important. Laundry basket doesn't hold clothes. It holds the unfinished rituals of a life interrupted. That's pretty key to keep in mind here. Card. Found a birth certificate in here. Yeah, all in all, this was pretty much a bust. We're going to use this though as a field test for AI, trying to confirm what it sees from a picture versus what is actually in there. So I would consider that to be a successful field test. But there's a little bit of a hidden story here, and it's one of what I'm assuming to be recovery. Guns and Roses. But this, the Life Recovery Bible. And the only reason I feel I have any right to say anything is I myself am a recovering alcoholic and an addict. And that's exactly where God found me, was at the very, very bottom of where I thought I could possibly go. If you are
struggling with it, do not do so in isolation. There are a lot of good ministries around you, but regardless, if you're at that point, if you're in that valley, reach out to somebody.